All right, that's interesting that we pointed out how the world perspective is. Now let's talk about Paterson, New Jersey. Paterson, New Jersey is known to be one of the roughest cities for a person in Jersey to grow up in. You got Camden, you hear about, not Cherry Hill, Asbury Park, you hear about Newark, Irvington, East Orange, that's just county style.
Yeah.
Jersey City,
Yeah.
Absecon, Wildwood.
You going crazy.
You hear it goes in.
Yeah, man.
But Paterson has its own history.
Yeah.
Tell me about Paterson and what makes Paterson hip-hop necessary in the state of New Jersey.
That's a dope ass question. I'm gonna keep it real with you. We have a lot of talent coming out of Paterson when hip hop related. We have a lot of diversity when it comes to basically what kind of style these rappers go through. We have the street rappers, like about the drill rappers, you know, using what they seen in the streets into words. We also got the melodic rappers who just want to use, you know, not depends on real lyricism, but actually use their voice as, you know, melodic, help set the mood, mainly for girls most of the time, to keep it a buck. And we even got the alternative sound, like what's hot right now, like the Lil Pump, 6ix9ine type of scene. So Paterson, we have a diverse culture, and you know, obviously we got Fetty Wap that blew up. You know, he's the first rapper to make it in Paterson. He really set the tone that, like, he put Paterson on the map of the game, showing like we even got some people in Paterson buzzing right now. So
okay. Now, my understanding of Paterson is not music. Like I said, Paterson to me, I know is a rough city.
yeah,
To the point where Paterson had very famous wars in the 90s. Where I know like Newark and Plainfield had their rumbles at Skate 22. But I know Paterson had some rumbles with Brick City. And Paterson, I mean, right down, Route 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, people with, I don't know, Paterson and Passaic. Like, it's always been something going on with Paterson, Passaic, and Clifton. Tell me, what about, what voice does Paterson have when it comes to the hood? I mean, we could talk about the music, but what is Paterson like? How would you describe it? And we're going to connect that to hip-hop when you're done.
life in Paterson. It's a double-edged sword, to keep it a buck, because like you said, Paterson is a rough city, I'm not gonna lie, but we also have a lot of beautiful people in Paterson with so much talent in the world. We have people doing stuff for the community, putting time to either feeding the homeless or talking to kids, having these festivals, trying to, you know, uplift the people in Paterson is a beautiful thing. And the other side of the sword, we got some crazy shit. We got homeless people, we got heroin addicts, we got prostitution, we got murder, we got narcotics distribution, we got messed up schools, we got teachers who been convicted of child molestation, and as so much in the city, it got to a point where it's just another day in Paterson. Like, it's just normal. Like, we're not surprised anymore that we're hearing this stuff.
You know what comes to mind is, so like I said, connecting back to hip hop.
Yeah.
Everywhere hip hop comes from, hip hop is the voice of the people who's going through struggle. From when we go back to "Don't Push Me 'Cause I'm Close to the Edge."
They were playing that song at work. I'm like, what they taking back here?
Yeah, and I mean, like, that's going through hard times. Even the same group, White Lines, is about, you know, cocaine use and things. You have people who talk about trying to stretch $1 for a week, you know, every day, you know, that struggle. And being that Paterson is a reflection of that same story, hip hop should live in Paterson. And you talk about the different flavors of it. I'll pose this question to you.
What's up?
If you can hear the earth cry, it cries a song of futility because the people that live within the earth hurt the earth. If you hear the song from the inner city, it's crying because people of the inner city are being cheated from a good life due to government, bureaucracy, or loss of wages. How does struggle make your music, and how does struggle make music better?
That's a dope question. How does struggle make better music?
Or how does it make your music? Both. Give me both.
With me, when it comes to struggle, it leads to, I don't want to say inspiration, but it leaves you a mindset of what to do in your song now. Like, it motivates you to put these struggles, put these emotions, either of anger or grief, into a microphone. It makes you want to put your words to show the audience and the listener that, yo, I'm going through so much right now. I'm angry, I'm sad, I'm going through so much, and this is why. Like, I just got fired from my job, or I'm going through this, or I'm going through that. One of my friends just got murdered. It motivates people to put their pain and their struggle into a microphone. And if you have the skill enough to paint that picture very good, the listener is gonna understand your struggle, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, this dude's going through so much right now. I could hear it in his voice and with his words."
And that's what makes you hip hop universal, just because all over the world, like I said, that's why I said about the earth crying.
Yeah.
All around the world, people are going through something.
Yeah.
In Brazil, in fucking Jamaica, Puerto Rico right now, Trump fucking up and people being dead because of the flood. We have people leaving Africa trying to go to other nations, and other nations having bounties on people's heads because they're immigrants, and the immigrant issues coming up.
Wow.
You know, I mean, hip hop is the reflection of the people who are voiceless, who need a voice. So now that you have your voice, and now that you have this microphone, how do you represent for the people in your town? And how do you represent for the people who can hear your music and say, I feel the exact same way? What are you showing them?
Man, you got me right there, man. But best way I could put it is just by using my words to paint the picture of what I go through every day, either from a mental perspective or what I just go through from the city perspective. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the same struggles as every single person in Paterson. Each person's got their own struggle.
Sure indeed.
But the way I want to paint my struggle, I want to paint it in a way to where when you hear it, you're like, either I'm going through the same thing and I understand what this dude is going through, or I may not personally go through this struggle, but I hear where he's coming from. I can hear what the struggle in his voice, and I just try my best to paint that picture clear enough to where even a hip hop listener, because we have a lot of people that don't even listen to hip hop, but if you have the talent and the skill enough to paint the picture clearly, even the people who are not even into hip hop be like, damn, I understand where this kid is coming from.